This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And now the running back's got it again. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're going to the air on the first play. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
To throw, it's Simpson. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Grab made by the tight end.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the ground, it's Baxter. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The throw to the running back in the flat. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Manning. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they hand it off to the back. Clean through the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his target. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Give it to the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Gonna run it. It's Miller. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Using his legs, it's Baxter. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Simpson. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
And the big play to start the drive, but now, 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes a big play.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the running back going left. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that run produces a decent gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Running through the tackle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Miller. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Oh, the ball comes loose. Scooped up by the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have... so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And this defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Portman. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, tied. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
What did the guy cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Dropping back, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Looking away, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They go with a direct snap. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Running back with the football. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realize...
It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. throw. The catch is made.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Horton. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Third and very long, and they may get 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And now the try for 2. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A new set of downs after that completion. Leaning on the run game here late. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down here for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. There's the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grinding away on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
Set up for the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
25. Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Loses the football, the scramble is on. And the defense comes up with the football.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. On the move now. Receiver makes the catch.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Important third down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas. They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.